Hello and welcome to this week's tutorial, CS5 Adobe Illustrator, and what we're going to do today is create this basic logo. We're still working on the basics of the Adobe Illustrator, so today we're just going to go ahead and take it one step further. So let's get started. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and open up a new file, a new document. I apologize. We're going to name that document. We'll just name it EMC logo. Keep it custom, letterhead. We're going to keep it CMYK. The units are points. You can actually change those to picas, inches, millimeters, centimeters, or pixels. It's truly up to you. And we're going to go ahead and click OK. And that will open up our new illustration area. So to start, we're going to go ahead and go to the Ellipse Tool, click on that, bring it over, and make a small ellipse. Holding shift down, you can arrow up and nudge it up a little bit to get it centered. We're going to change the fill to no fill. We're going to change the stroke to orange. The size of the stroke we're going to change to, we'll do a 0.25, okay? Give it a nice thick stroke there. And we're going to change the uniform to more of a tapered end on both sides. And we're going to change the stroke, I would say, style to a chalk or scribble. Okay, that gives it that wavy effect. Let's see here now. Now that we have our ellipse and the stroke the way we want it, we want to go ahead and fill it. So we're going to fill that now with the gradient. Okay. We're going to come over here to our gradient menu on the sidebar menu here, the gradient, and we're going to change that black, deep black, to a deep purple. Perfect. Very, very good. We're also going to change the other end, in other words, the gradient slider end to the right, to a yellow. Very good. Change the centerpiece. Actually, you know what? Go back into that yellow. I apologize. We got to change the opacity to about 30%. Right around there. About 34% is pretty good. Keep it at that. And we're going to change that meeting point of the two gradients to be more closer to about 47% sounds good. Keep it there. We're also going to change the direction of the gradient to a -91. And the reason why we want to do that is we want our gradient to be darker to lighter, dark to light. So you want it to be into the negative range. Very, very good. All right, now, since we have that established, what we need now is that stroke, that wavy stroke that we're going to place in here. We're going to use the pen tool for that particular stroke. Better come up here and change the stroke style because we still have this circle selected. So let's unselect that. We will change the stroke now to the green color. Okay, and we don't want it to fill. We'll place it here. Go back to our pen tool, select the pen tool, place an anchor point here to the far right, one almost toward the center, and pull the adjustment bar. Follow that adjustment bar path, place another anchor point, and pull that adjustment bar again. One last point, and we are done. Come up here to our selection tool, and we want to select that stroke. The reason being we want to is we want the selection menu to come up. We want to go ahead and weight that stroke to about a 0.25, the same as our sphere or our ellipse, I apologize, and we'll do the tapered end. Once again, that's actually a little too thick, so let's bring that down to about a 0.125 inch. That's a little better. That looks better. And we'll kind of adjust that. You can fully adjust it if you like, and place it there. Now, within this next part, which is the type area part, what we want to do is create a type box. When they're big enough to be seen, you can actually go quite a bit out there. Now, the character style is truly up to you. I just use a generic Rockwell style. We'll select bold, and we want to change the point size to about 82 pixels there. So basically, hit enter, and we will type our text, EMC. Perfect. And we're going to highlight that. We're going to change the fill color to white, which will give us our basic logo. And we need to place that logo to where it's more pleasing to the eye. Much better. Actually, it could be a little bit larger. Go back in, highlight, and we will